Hi, y'all, and welcome to the Rookie Adult Podcast, where I'm back all the chaos of my young adult life as a Catholic college student. I'm your host, Kylie, and today we have a super fun episode today. It's kind of my Christmas edition, and I'm getting to sit down with one of my best friends to catch up and talk like all things Christmas. So my friend, she graduated from Ave last year. She's currently working in philosophy too. Philosophy major. She's currently working in California, and she is a teacher. And yeah, so please welcome to the show one of my best friends, Lauren.
Hello. Yeah, so kind of like what Kylie said, I am from California, so after I graduated from Ave, moved back here, so.
Very nice.
Living in my home. Parents' home, I mean, yeah.
Mi casa.
Mi casa. But yeah, so I'm here. I am a teacher. I teach kinder through 5th grade. Science and history, and then I'm an on-call sub, so they be calling my phone at like 5 a.m. I'm like, hi, Miss Macias, can you come in?
Are you serious?
Today? Yes. But obviously I don't answer because I'm sleeping.
What if you don't answer? Yeah.
Then when I wake up at 7. At 7, then I'm like, sorry, I can't come in today. Or I'm like, yeah, I can come in.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that about your job.
Yeah, that's like the part that I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that you're teaching history and science too.
Yeah.
It's what you specialized really in college,
For sure. Yes. Specifically, I teach animals.
That's cute.
So it is cute. But actually, wait, I have my book right here. But the stuff, so it's, I do. Because I'm a teacher. What the heck? I got a lesson plan. But yeah, it's a cute little animals book.
Cute.
But I'm reading this and to kindergartners, and there's really big words in here that I have to Google and be like, how do you pronounce this? Wait, wait, let me.
They won't know the difference.
The amniotic egg. Do you know anything about the amniotic egg? Have you ever heard of that?
I'm afraid I don't.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, sure.
That's fine. But
I mean, class.
Yeah, who learns about the amniotic egg in kindergarten? Not me.
Yeah, I was not learning that.
Yeah, but it's actually really cool. Crustaceans and myripods. Pretty cool stuff.
You're becoming smarter because of this position.
I am, so thank you, Jesus. He just really knows to be a good steward of the earth.
What has work been like? Because now you're finishing kind of halfway through the school year. What's it kind of been like since moving back home away from Ave, finishing school officially and working as an adult?
So honestly, right after I graduated, I got to work. They needed a sub and everything because the teacher was going on a pilgrimage at the end of the year, and so they were out for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of school, which are the most hectic and busiest. And so I was like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll sub for her. And so that was end of May into the beginning of June, and then graduation was May 10th. It's I graduated from Ave May 10th, 2025, and then I started observing their classes and meeting students and meeting faculty probably May 20th. So I gave myself a week and a half to just soak everything in,
decompress.
I just moved back across the country after living in Florida for 3 years, and so I was no one bother me, I just want to hang out, I just want to relax for a couple of days, and then I'll get into working. So I pretty much did that, and it was really, I would say it was really rewarding, getting my foot in the door, especially right after graduation. I definitely came home exhausted though. I would be there from 7:30 to 1, because that was like the teachers like hours, so that's like the time that I was there. So it wasn't bad, but yeah, teaching kids or kids you're not familiar with and things like that. And she was teaching math, like she got her degree in math, so I was like, oh, like Miss Missy is like, teach math, like pre-algebra pretty much to these like 4th and 5th graders. So it's like a lot of like I had to like relearn stuff, and like because they're gonna ask me questions, and I'm like, I don't know. It's like that's not helpful. So I had to like I was even like lesson prepping a little bit, and so it just got really busy. And then school got out, and I was like, finally, rest from my school, rest from working school, and then we had a nice summer off, but then also like we had to like do like soap and sequence like for all like my teachers, or so like scope, like SCOPE,
scope.
Yeah, from like teachers, like knowing what that is, like pretty much like planning the whole school year. Like that's what you're doing, like you're planning like the whole school year in like a calendar form. And like that's like your scope and sequence for like just like for just one class. Yeah, because you confused me. But just for like one class. And so if you're teaching 3 classes, you have to do 3 scope and sequences. And like they were just like awful, like took so much work. And yes, I was doing that during the summer. And then then school started again, and it's been really good. I love teaching, but also because I am an on-call sub, they definitely, take advantage of that, which is nice, because then I do get compensated for it. But again, it'll be like days where it's like I already had my day planned out, or I was gonna relax that day, or just hang out with my parents, and like, oh, can you come in today? And I'm like, yeah. So, and I'm like, I feel like I'm honestly like the only sub that they have too, because it is such a small school. So I feel guilty like when there's days where like I don't go in, like, and they need me, but also like I'm only part-time, so it's like I have a life too. So it's like so I'm like battling that right now, because it's just like I feel bad for not going in, but it's like you can find someone else.
It's okay. Boundaries, maybe you're practicing boundaries.
I think so. Yeah, because my mom even told me, because I was out and about with my mom last week, like running errands, like Christmas shopping for like decorations and stuff. And the school was like calling me. It wasn't the principal, it was like the school. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why is the school calling me? And then I was gonna answer. My mom was like, don't answer. Like, don't be a slave to work. And I was like, you know what, Mom, you're right. So I didn't answer it. But they didn't leave a voicemail. So I was like, okay, so obviously it wasn't anything important.
Yeah. They don't leave a voicemail. Yeah, I do the same thing like at work. Like if people call, like if I see a missed call but no voicemail, then I won't call them back, because obviously it wasn't important enough, or they really want to know,
or they'll call
like,
again
that badly. Yeah, or they call again. I think that's a good rule of thumb. Did you enjoy living in Florida? I feel like we enjoyed. The funny thing is, like, I didn't go to the beach that much over the past 4 years I've lived down here. I haven't gone to the beach that much to like live my Florida life, but I like Florida for some of its parts. But are you still a California girly at heart? I would just
100%. I think you knew that answer, like, as you were like asking it.
I was like,
No, I did. I really liked Florida, like, for school, but I always said like I didn't want to live there full time, unless like my husband was like, we're moving to Florida, then I'd be like, okay, like I'm not gonna like like I'm not gonna like pick a fight about it, but it's just like really flat, and there's like everything's like so like spaced out from each other too. I mean, at least when you're in Ave, everything's like 40 minutes, 45 to an hour. And I did like it, but I think I only went to the beach with you, like, twice. Once your freshman year, and then my senior graduation beach party. No, we went with, remember, it was me, you, and Rosie, and Kylie. You are Kylie.
Kylie's there.
Yes. It was the 3 of us, We took, like, pictures and stuff. That was a nice.
Yes.
So we went 3 times together in our 4 years.
I don't know know why. When I think of like free time, like going to the beach just isn't one of them. But some people here embrace the beach. But
yeah. I don't know. I think maybe because we were just like, we would rather maybe like get something to eat or like go to Target or TJ Maxx rather than like go to the beach. Because like even like here at home, like I don't go to the beach that often. Yeah. Like if we go to the beach, it's because we're going there to get something to eat.
It's always related to food.
It is, yeah. Like we don't step on the sand. Like we'll be like, oh, like we'll have like like the ocean view scenery, and like we're like, oh, look, it's the beach, and like that like satisfies us. But I love the beach. Like I do. But it's just, only in the summertime. Like okay, I'll go in.
Yeah, get nice and tan.
Yes. So I actually don't like getting tan people. If you don't know me.
She likes to stay.
I like to be pale.
That's why Florida was so hard for you.
I was pretty tan though in Florida.
That's what I'm saying. Like you couldn't escape the sun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always there, and it was like burning like 50 degrees hotter than like anywhere else.
I know. I still need to visit California. We still have to plan a trip where I come out there.
I have a spare bedroom ready for you to sleep in. We can do so much. We can go to the beach.
Yeah, West Coast beach. What would be like the top like 3 to 5 places you would take me if I came for
you to LA?
Yeah, I know.
I would take you to San Juan Capistrano because we have the California missions that Saint Junipero Serra founded, which I think are so cool. And you like Catholic history like that, so I think you would really like that. For sure, I would take you to the beach, just to like a nice relaxing day, hang out there. Okay,
you guys have a cool observatory?
Griffith Observatory.
No. Yes.
Yeah, that's in LA.
You went there with our friend.
I did. It was nice. No, it was nice.
It looked pretty.
It was nice.
The view looks nice.
Yes, the view was really nice. When you're up that high. No, when you're up that high, like in LA, like you don't see all like the nitty gritty,
Of LA.
Yeah, like the trash and like the homelessness and the crime. Like you don't see any of that when you're up there. So it is nice. The views. It sucks so bad because LA, like looking at it, it's really nice, especially like sunset or like the city lights.
Yes.
But when you're in it, it's scary.
It's a little different.
It is.
Different.
Yeah. Where else would I take you to?
How are you?
Oh. Yeah, okay, the two. I don't know where else. I feel like you would just like be happy like on walks and like hikes and like just like the chill, and like that's the stuff that we kind of do anyways.
I'd have to get what is that restaurant called? Is it Chinese?
Din Tai Fung?
No. Yes, I do. I would need to get that.
Yes, I would.
Every time you would send us snaps, I'm like, oh.
Because it's good. I actually haven't been in a while. I need to go back. I would take you to Din Tai Fung. Din Tai Fung is so good. So good.
Do you ever like sit in there? Because I know you get like takeout a lot, I feel like. But do you sit in there too? Oh.
You don't take out Din Tai Fung. You eat it.
You definitely.
Okay, that was once because the wait time was like 2 hours, and me and my mom were already waiting like an hour and a half, and we were like, we're just hungry. Like, let's just take it to go. So that's what we did. And then we took it to go, and then we drove back like 45 minutes, and then we got home, and it was like so cold. But it was still so good.
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's an in-person experience.
Yes.
Taiwanese. Okay. Now I know.
So I would take you to Din Tai Fung. And they actually have one in downtown Disney. So I would probably, not that you're like a Disney adult, but I would, the experience. I think that would be fun for you. So I would take you to Din Tai Fung in downtown Disney.
Low key, yeah. That sounds
I feel like you would like that.
I probably would. Let's see. Yeah, how can I ask how's your man and you doing?
Classified information.
I was gonna say
Today's actually our 7th month anniversary.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so exciting.
Yes. 7 months. Which is
That's
crazy.
so cool.
Like, it's flown by so fast.
Yeah.
And I think I've seen him only about a
Yeah.
total of like 15 times. I think that's even stretching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, what is it like? Because you are, like, you're so, like, both of y'all are so young and, like, doing a long distance, like, relationship. Like, what is kind of that, like, I feel like when I see you guys together, though, like, I know you savor that so much more because of the separation. But,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, can you like restate your question?
Don't get nervous.
No, I just kind of forgot what you asked.
No, just like, what is it like having a long distance relationship?
Oh, yes.
What is it like?
Yes. Honestly, okay, it is hard, that's for sure. But I think also too, because like a lot in high school, like I would like just like talk to boys like a lot, like, you know, like texting, like, you know, texting their number or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, and it wasn't like a lot of like in-person interactions because, you know, in high school, like nervous or, you know, like, you know how like people in high school are.
Yes.
But I also, yeah, whatever. But I think that kind of like, I hate to say like trained, but like I feel like because like I was
prepared you
like used to that. But like
yeah.
we don't text a lot. Like we call.
Yeah.
Like we, you know, like we'll say like, you know, good morning, like on text and like, oh, like how's work or how's your day going?
Yeah.
Things like that. But like once like he's out of work, like driving home, he'll call me because most times I'm home. So like he'll call me and like we'll like talk on like his hour ride home. And then we do our own thing after that. You know, like I run errands or whatever I have to. Or like he'll, you know, go to the gym or make dinner or, you know, whatever he does, play tennis. And then, like, we'll come back again, like, in the evening, and then we'll call for, like, 2-3 hours, because it's also time difference. So 3 hour time difference. I know,
I was going to say that,
Yeah, so he's 3 hours ahead of me, so it's, like, by the time he calls, it's usually, like, 9 Florida time, 6 California time. So he's, like, pretty exhausted, and then, we pray, and then, we talk, and then we pray, and then he goes to sleep. But, yeah, it's definitely hard, especially because there's a lot of times that, like, you're just like, oh, I wish I can just, like, the simple things, like, I don't know, go on a walk, or, just, like, be in each other's company, but, like, you can't have that, because it's just, like, you know, what you're granted at the time of the distance. But, when we come together, it's, like, just, like, so exciting. It's, like, don't leave me, don't go back. I was so, like, this past time, because he only visited me twice, so, not only, I shouldn't say that, scratch that, he has visited me twice so far, so once in July, which was, like, only 3 months of us, like, when we first started dating, and then, early in November, he visited again, and so, that was, like, from July to November, that's a pretty long time. And so,
do you have a plan to, like, get together again? Or, like, for him to fly out?
So, probably, like, in February, he'll be here for a week for, like, business, like, work-related stuff.
Nice!
So, yes.
A whole week?
A whole week, yeah. Because usually I get him for, like, 2.5 days, 2 days. So this time I'll get him for a whole week, and I'm just, like, so excited. So, that will definitely be, like, something to, like, really cherish. But, our time, when we're together, we just, like, make the most just being together and, you know, enjoying each other's company or, you know, going to mass. I think my favorite just has to be, like, going to mass together, because that's not something that, you know, you get to do. I mean, that's something that you do every Sunday, but with someone you really care for, like, want to be with, and just, like, it's not, and your long distance, it's not something you get to do every single Sunday, like, all the other cute, like, couples you see in mass. Or it's like you see like the other couples and you're like, okay.
Like, that is me, okay.
Yeah, like, I promise I'm
I think it's funny, though, like, your whole time at Ave and, like, now my whole time at Ave, like, there's, like, nothing goes on in the dating realm, and then, like, as you're leaving, you're like, yes, he comes into my life.
Literally 2 weeks before I left. Well, I guess more like 3, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
from the first time that like we went on a date, 2 weeks, like a week and a half actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, okay,
It's
bye.
just funny.
See you when I see you.
And he still followed you out to California.
I know, and I told him this like not too long ago, and I was like, you know what, like, okay, and I said bye to you, like, that was so hard, like, that was like heartbreak, like, like I've never like experienced like saying bye to a friend and it hurting that much, like it was so sad. But then like when I said bye, and like he saw that because like he was literally driving the car as I was like, you know, looking out the window, like I was in an amazing video, like crying.
Rain pouring down the window.
Yeah, and then like when I said bye to him, like just like the moments before that, like we were like rushing back to like where my parents were staying at the hotel. And so like things just kind of got like really hectic, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like I was like, can you just like, go like a little bit faster, like, you know, like don't get pulled over, but like, you know, trying to make really good time here. And it's like, so then by the time like I said bye to him, like, okay, bye, and like gave each other a hug, and then like I left.
Dipped.
Like like me and my family got dinner, and then like the next day he had work, and then the next day I left. Like I was like flying
out.
So like I didn't cry, and so then I was like, shoot, like that's not good. But then I was like, well, actually also like benefit of doubt, like we just started like
that was
dating or like, you know, like getting to know each other. So then I was like, you know what, like, no, like it's okay. And like now he leaves, and I'm like, no one talked to me for like the whole day.
Sad.
Yeah.
I know the days. The days when I said, oh no.
Yeah.
He must have left.
Literally this past time when he left, I got the chance to like go into the like airport terminal, like wait with him, and like sit with him and everything. So that was really nice because the first time we weren't able to do that. And then so then it was like, okay, like I have to board now, and like I was already like, you know, because like people were starting to board already, and then like it was his turn to board, and I was like, no. And so like as like I'm crying and like we're giving each other a hug, I make eye contact with like an old man like sitting in the corner like for that same flight, and he's like staring at us. It's just like,
maybe he's reminiscing about his
I was like, maybe
love.
he's probably like, oh, to be young and in love again. I don't know, but I was just like, not the time. And then like I would look away and I would look back and he would still be staring. I'm like, okay, like no. Like, why do you want to look at a girl crying right now? Like, that's not very nice. But
what? So Christmas is around the corner. Which I hope you've gotten. I'm sure you've gotten. Have you gotten gifts for him yet? Have you started looking?
Oh yeah, they're currently en route to Florida, and I know he's gonna be so mad at me because as I was like packing, okay, because like there's 3 gifts. By this time this comes out, he'll I don't know if he'll open them already, but it'll get delivered already. So there's 3 gifts, and then I like gift wrapped them, like I like wrapped them like in gift wrapping. And like, you know, the whole shebang. So it's like, you know, if you want to put them on the tree, like he could. And then I put them like in a big box because I was the only place where they were able to fit to like get shipped. And I put like a bunch of like tissue paper and like all like the cute stuff. And then as I was like taping it up, I was like, he's gonna get so mad at me. I was like, he's gonna be so mad at me, like, because every time he's like, you don't have to give me anything, but like, gift giving is just one of my like love languages. So it's like, sorry, you just gotta suck it up. Like I don't know what else to tell you. So I was like, he's gonna be so mad at me, like when like that box shows up at his door and he's gonna see how big it is.
That's gonna be so fun. I'll have to check in with you after Christmas to see how it goes.
Hopefully he likes them. So
I'm sure they're coming from you, and you're a good gift giver. So
question mark. Hopefully 2 out of the 3. When you ask a man what their size is, you know you'd figure that they would give you one size. Like, oh, you know, medium, large. So here I am in the store, and being like, "Would this fit?" I think so. Like, okay.
Like, try hugging it. Too big. Too small.
No. No, it's not what I was doing. I would just like lift it up, like, no, it's too wide. he's tall, but he's not wide, so it's like,
yeah.
So I'll let you know, it might be cropped, and he might not be able to return it because I also forgot to put the gift receipt in there. But technically there's a tag on it, so like if he like really tried and was like, it's a gift, and like hopefully they're like competent and like nice enough to be like, okay.
We shall see.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated.
Have you decorated your house at all? Do you
Yes.
do y'all decorate or no?
Okay, usually
Like
yes. Usually we like, we have our tree already and everything, but as like
Yeah.
we've gone more into like our faith, I feel like, or I guess more like traditional, my dad he'd be like, no, you can't get a Christmas tree until like like 3 days before Christmas. So we don't have a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And it's like the second week of December.
Okay, low-key, we actually don't put one. We also get, maybe for different reasons, but like my dad and I will go try and get super cheap prices on the tree, like the 23rd or 24th.
Wait, I feel like
maybe 22nd, 23rd. Yeah. And then we let it like set out, or rest, and then we put it up and then like decorate it the 24th. So we actually don't have a tree. This tree that I'm currently, this is our freshman tree from our dorm room.
I was just about,
or like first year. Yeah, even the same like ornaments and star and everything.
That's so cute. It looks really good. It looks like as if you bought it like this year.
Yeah, I took it out of the box. I was like, oh, this is nicer than I remember. It's like sweet.
No, my parents bought me like a little like. Okay, I guess it is. It is okay. It's real.
Yeah,
but it's not like a Douglas fir or like it's like I've never like heard of the name of it, and it hurts. Like the little pine needles hurt. I'll be like try watering it because it's in a pot, so I'll try watering it, and it's like my hands break out from like the itchiness of it, and like so I'm like, I don't know what kind of tree that is, but I think I'm like low-key allergic to it because I get like really itchy on my hands, so I stopped watering it, so it's probably gonna die.
It's gonna just make it a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so my mom like started putting up like little like garlands, like the twinkle lights. We had like our little advent candles, but yeah, my dad's like, no, like this is a season of darkness, so we're gonna be in darkness, so that's where we're at right now.
You're in darkness.
Yes, which it makes sense because like the king isn't born yet, so it's like
he has not come yet.
Yeah, so like we are in darkness, and I get it, but it's like, where's the like I haven't even listened to like really Christmas music.
I was gonna say, are you listening to Christmas music at all?
No. I think I put like Christmas or like Advent, I guess like Christmas like Gregorian chants the other day.
Church Christmas music.
Yeah, because I was like lesson planning and stuff, but I haven't like listened to. Yeah,
I haven't really.
Jingle bell. I like not, but also I don't know. I feel like now like that music's just kind of like cheesy. Like, okay, besides Michael Bublé, his
Hot
Christmas
take.
album. Yeah, hot take. Michael Bublé's Christmas album is like the best Christmas album ever. I still haven't listened to it yet this year, but like, other than that, like his album's like the only one that like. It's not cheesy because also like he has like original songs on there too, so you're not like getting the same thing.
Yeah, his is a staple. You're right. Yeah, he does make the Christmas season.
Have you been listening to Christmas music? Have you been like studying for finals?
Yeah, it's honestly when I was writing papers. And like I want like music that's like kind of in the background but won't distract me enough, kind of. It's proven to be pretty good. Otherwise though, I haven't listened to it. I try to like listen like a lot closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
And, like, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It's also like low-key been like 80 degrees here though too. So it's just like like it's freezing in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was 51 this morning. And it's a high of 75 today.
Oh, it's currently 73 right now. And it's
a little chilly.
Southern California.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the morning it's freezing. So I think like the weather like is not helping with like Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you're living in Florida. We had our Christmas parade at the beginning of December, like a little while ago.
Yeah,
like where the athletes, like parade around, and like the whole town came out. It was packed once again. Did you?
I've never gone.
Have you ever gone? Not even the first year.
No, I just wasn't interested.
Girl,
Why would I go to a parade of seeing people that I already go to school
hey,
with?
hey, come on.
That is true.
No, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah, any of the
assume,
parades
like,
in town, I never went. I don't know. There was just like something about it. I was like, eh.
You want it to be different.
There are so many other people that probably didn't go either, but
No,
I don't know. Like, they just
I
never
know.
like it was never like a function, dare I say, that like was appealing for me to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. This past year I went to it and then I worked the basketball game. I've been working for athletics.
Yeah, how's that
At it's good. Nice to
Keeping
get
you
some
busy?
extra cash and like just watch sports, yeah. It works well because the shifts are just like my boss like posts all of them and then you just sign up. Like if you're able kind of thing.
That is nice.
And so the schedule is just like what you can do. So yeah, it has been really nice. And then when we get back, it will be a lot of basketball games, which will be nice. So more
Men's
opportunity to
basketball
make
is so
money. I know. Yeah. It's been good to watch. They're ranked quite high. I don't know their exact ranking.
Well, there was
this
actually a
year,
lot of
but-
people that graduated like this past like my year, so that's gonna be interesting to see like who like the new up and coming
team.
stars. Yeah, like the team, how that's gonna look.
Yeah. Speaking of, so you were also in our household, Mary Mag. I just picked up our, I just picked up our shirts for this year.
Wait,
Do you want to see? I took pictures. Do you want to see
I
it?
do. Because you said they're different, right?
They're different, and I designed them this year.
Wait, what color are they?
Okay.
I know you'll show me, but like,
So,
what color are they?
Yeah, it's like because I feel like the photos kind of, but like a red, but kind of like washed red, so it's muter.
Okay.
Like it's a deeper red. Anyway, a deeper red, but like washed. Anyway, this makes it look pink. Don't look at my toes. Lord have mercy. Don't look at my toes.
Cute.
Okay, so this is the front,
Okay, love it.
and then this is the back.
Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. What's the cursive say?
At the foot of the cross with you.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Those
I'll
are
ship
nice.
it to you. Yeah. So that's
Those
super
are
exciting.
really nice.
We wanted to switch it up. So there's a lot of symbolism behind it, but we also want to like ground or like really get back to the roots of like being called mine by God, like our household, the whole like called by name. And we started to pick that up like last year, but I really wanted like our household shirts to reflect that too, but like in a different way than just like repeating the designs from the past. And so yeah, so the girls are excited.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
'Cause how many
so
you
that'll
got?
be fun.
What, like 7 intense?
We got 5. We had 5 intense, and then we're hoping in the spring, some more people who were like unsure, like freshmen who just wanted a little more time.
Yeah.
Will then.
Yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So. Yeah. We shall see.
Wait, am I allowed to ask the host a question?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Okay,
I'm like not really an open book, but I will share.
Okay, well, maybe we'll see. So,
I'm just kidding.
from your first little little introduction video, you mentioned your patron saints. So Saint Mary Magdalene, it was Maximilian Kolbe. Was it Carlo Acutis?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the 3. Okay.
And Mary and Dewar-Knox.
Yes, and Mary Underwood.
Yes.
Okay, so you explained. Yeah. You went in like Mary Underwood-Knox, middle school.
Yeah.
And how she still applies today. Carlo Acutis kind of a little obvious.
Yeah.
because just, newer.
Millennial Saint, like he had that
and
whole
then
website.
Saint Raglan, also obvious because SMM.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, where did Maximilian Kolbe come from?
So a few.
If you're willing
reasons.
to share,
Yeah.
I just really wanted to know because that was the one you didn't mention. Like
I know.
And I was like, wait, I want to know why she picked Maximilian Kolbe.
He had
So you're welcome.
and I don't know.
Just saying you're welcome.
Yeah, for all those listening. He had a publication. He had I want to say a newspaper or some sort. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought before obviously the concentration camp and all of that, he had that, and that was his source. That was a source of getting the word out to people. And so that was one reason is this podcast is hopefully a way to get the word out to people, the light of Christ and the joy of life and things like that. Yeah. So that was one reason. And then I also just love his example of just he was a martyr of love and a martyr for love. And I also just kind of want this podcast to be that for people. I want people to find comfort in what we talk about, laugh, joy, and laugh with us when we laugh, kind of thing. And he was just such a light in that utter darkness of the camps. And I want this podcast to kind of be a light to the world right now. Big dreams, big hopes, but that's kind of my inspiration.
No, I like that. No, I actually forgot about. I always forget that he had a newspaper.
I didn't. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it was his. Oh, maybe no. Wasn't it the Friends?
No,
it was the Friars. Right?
I think he worked for it. You know what? Time to do some more research. The reason I didn't really know about it until my dad brought it to my attention. A few months ago, while I was creating the idea for the podcast and stuff like that. But I think he worked for it. I don't think he, but maybe he did.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I forgot. I always forget about that fact. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
Thanks. Yeah. So we'll see. You'll be my third episode, I think. Yeah. And then I have some ones scheduled for the new year.
I love listening. I watch it on YouTube because I just like to see. I like to see everything.
It is funny because
weird like that.
You want to see my face?
I do. I don't get to see your face every day anymore, so I have to opt for putting it on the big screen, which that's a step up.
Low-key, yeah. It's funny, I was so with all of this, I try to create content obviously on Instagram to keep me, I don't know, current, showing up on people's feeds, and it's been kind of slow just because of the school work that I've had to complete. But I had a chance I was doing one of me making a smoothie. I was gonna make a reel of me making a smoothie, right? And midway my blender breaks. You could see yogurt is all in the bottom of the actual stand.
No.
And I'm I'm making this. And then I turn it into a smoothie bowl. But I had frozen fruit in there, and it reminded me of you too.
A frozen fruit?
Like this? Yeah, because you would do yogurt with frozen blueberries.
Yes. Okay, so actually, if anyone college listening, and you have a freezer in your dorm, and you're tired of your fruit, specifically blueberries getting moldy, or you're just not eating them, buy the frozen blueberries and then just freeze them, and then you can put them in your yogurt, and it saves so much money, and it lasts a while too. If you buy a big bag of blueberries. Lasts
and it's yummy.
And it is, because you have a little cold crisp to it,
Yeah.
Those are the days. Eating yogurt with frozen blueberries and granola every day.
At least you're getting a better food experience, though, on the whole, versus cafeteria.
Yes. Yeah, how is the new cafeteria food?
I think it's better.
Are you able to sneak in?
Yeah. No. I've only gone a few times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same because it's the same employees, and the same setup. But they do have like a smoothie bar, right? That wasn't here last year. Yeah, that's new. A smoothie bar where they have multiple blenders, and then they have like strawberry yogurt, vanilla yogurt, and then different fruit depending on the day. And then like you can put juice in it or milk in it, or even like grab chocolate chips to put in. So I've tried one of those before. Yeah, girl. In my smoothie,
yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that because I know you would do that.
Peanut butter and chocolate. Yeah.
Oh,
and
yes,
oats.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds very good.
And then the food, I feel like the main courses have been I think they've been better. At least the times like I've actually gone in and watched and like eaten.
Yeah.
I haven't heard as many complaints about it from people, so
that's good. No one's getting sick.
That's a step up. Yeah, I don't really hear that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I know the gluten. I'm pretty sure though the gluten-free or like the allergy zone. I think they're like checking people. I think they're a little more stringent about that or strict about that.
That's how they worked last year. Please stop eating from like the allergy zone. Gosh forbid a girl just trying to get some ground beef.
I know. Yeah. Which I mean like eating at home is just so nice.
Yeah.
Do you cook at all, or do your parents mainly cook?
During the summer, I was cooking quite a bit, and then once work started going, I kind of stopped. I, just don't really have time.
Do you guys all eat, or depending on work, you guys don't eat at the same time?
Are you talking about like a specific
or
meal,
it just depends,
or
like dinner? Like when it's dinner time, do you guys all still sit at the table? Are you able to do that? Oh,
yeah. So we all sit together and
that's nice.
Eat our dinner. Yeah. Usually like lunchtime, me and my mom will like be out like running errands, so like we'll grab lunch. And then my dad fasts for like usually like, the whole day until dinner time. So he only eats like one meal. He eats at dinner with all of us. So, but yeah.
That's nice. That's an undervalued though. So I just finished like the motherhood class.
Yeah.
And one of the things that came up, like one of our topics, I don't know if it was just like
really quick. Who's teaching that? That's not Breitenbach, is
it? No, Hunt. She's psychology.
Oh, like the business. Okay, yes.
Yeah, and business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
And so it came up though, like dinners, like family dinners. And like growing up, what did people do? And like for us, like we always, like no matter like the sports like the practices or like the jobs or like even my parents working, like we just made time to like always have dinner, whether it was like earlier or like later, like in the evening. And it was interesting to hear like a good chunk of people did not grow up that way, and like they would just like eat dinner on their own, heat up stuff on their own, and I was like, man, like that's a huge blessing. I was like, I love like family dinner, like I can't think of it any other way. Like so it's just interesting. So I'm glad you're able to still do it.
That is interesting. I feel like especially attending a Catholic college, you wouldn't find that a lot. There's
been a lot of the motherhood class was really eye-opening as far as like seeing the different opinions on things, but like everyone still has the same goal to like get their spouse to heaven and their kids to heaven, but like very different ways on like how to do that. Like it's very interesting.
Wait, can you give like an example? I want to know.
Well, one of the things
what was the one that like really stuck out to you?
There's a few different things. Yeah. One was a chore chart, and like, do kids get rewards for doing chores or not? So like the one thing was like, do you even do a chore chart? And like a lot of the people from bigger families was like, yeah, like it was necessary and like it was good. But then there was even disagreement about whether you gave rewards or not. And like what kind of rewards would you give if you were to give them? That was interesting, just because I didn't grow up with a chore chart. Granted, by the time I was like able to do those things, it was really just me in the household. So but then another thing was punishment, like how to punish your kids, and like even like spanking and things like that came up, and it was just Yeah, you had division, and I was like, oh, interesting. Like that, I wasn't expecting that. Homeschooling was another big one. That was another divider. Like homeschooling versus private versus public.
Mm-hmm.
That was, and like every now and then the discussions, like you could tell were like getting a little tense because like people's own opinions and beliefs were getting in it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my. And I just sit there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Wait, I want to like hear. Well, you probably won't share. I want to hear like like would you do like if you had 8 kids, would you do a chore chart or like and then I don't
do rewards?
Well, I feel like I already know your answer, but like I guess for the sake of the people.
For the sake of the people. I don't know. So I did think about it, and like my sister has 4 kids, and so like they're all they're like 5 and below, or about to be 5 and below. So, and like they don't have a chore chart yet. Frankly, one probably because they're maybe a little too young, like to instill it in some of them. But like things get done, and like she tells them to do things, and they just listen. I think for me, like hypothetically, like right now, if I were to answer, I'd be lenient to. Not okay. If I were to do a chore chart, like I wouldn't give any rewards.
Right.
But I don't even know if I would do a chore chart. I just like, since I didn't grow up with one, I'm not like, I just don't have experience with it. But I feel like if we could just delegate, I don't know. That's probably wishful thinking. To just like go day by day and just like figure it out.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think obviously when your kids are small, you're not gonna tell your 2-year-old to like wash the dishes.
Laundry.
yeah. Like, but I mean, maybe some parents will, but I think like realistically, like you're not like, you're not gonna do that, especially if you are. I'm blanking. If you are a stay-at-home mom and like those are your duties, that's your job to make dinner and go to the grocery store and clean up the house and wash the dishes, and it is a lot of work, and I know that, but it has to get done. Like when your husband comes home, that falls under the homemaker. Wouldn't you want your husband to like come home? I know when I come home from work, I want dinner to be done already, and then it's not, and then I'm like I like low-key threw like a fit in my head the other day, like last week I think, because I came home. Because, like, I work if I'm there all day, I'm working from 7:30 until 3:30. So then by the time I get home, it's, like, a little bit before 4, because it's, like, a 20-minute drive, so it's not bad at all. Yeah. But it's, like, when I get home, I want food to be there. I want to just eat my dinner. Yeah. I want to take a shower. I want to lay in my bed, and I want to... whatever else tonight, talk to my man or, anything like that. Like, I just, so it's like, and then like reverse, like think about it, like from a man's point of view, like wouldn't they also want to come home and like from their long day at work and like dinner's already ready and like they're greeted at the door by their wife and like my husband or like, whatever you say. And it's like, it's like, I think like those are like really important things to like implement like as soon as possible.
That's interesting you also bring that up, because that was another thing, is like how presentable should you be for when your man comes home from work?
That is a big topic.
And like does that involve nowadays. And I feel like especially like at our college, I don't know, like in the Catholic like communities, there's like still like different opinions, because it's like how presentable, like should you be presentable, how presentable should the house be when the husband comes? It was just interesting. I was like, man,
what do you think?
Like, put me on the spot here.
I want to know. This is a good conversation.
I already keep the house, like I plan to keep the house orderly. Like I keep my house orderly already. Yeah. So like the whole thing of like, I'd want it to be presentable just for the sake of me, but also for him, like to have a comfortable, calming type, just like house that's not full of clutter and like stresses you out seeing what you need to do to help your wife. Like if it's already done. Being presentable for him, I think, can look different ways, and I don't think no one's gonna be perfect. And like I don't know, because I've also seen it differently, like with my siblings. I feel like it's sweet with my sister, her husband her husband, like the first thing he does when he comes in the house, like if the kids go to him, but like he like kisses my sister, like that's one of the first And I think that's I'm like, and I've noticed that like through all the years, like that's just what he does. I'm like, I like that. Like I like that a lot. But like as far as me being presentable, it's not like I'm gonna put a dress on and like be crazy. I think on the daily, it's just being welcome.
Like at least get ready for the day.
Yeah. But I would have to see I'd have to see what that would look like in real time. Catch me in 10 years. We'll see.
10? That's such a long time.
Just kidding. Ah.
Kylie.
Yeah, maybe not 10 years. We'll see.
Are you thinking longer?
Spinster. I'm gonna enter my spinster era.
Oh my god. Okay, it's actually
what
crazy.
do you think?
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh no. It's
no.
okay.
I was changing
We can
subject.
move on.
No. I'll answer the question. I think. Okay. Well, just as I am as a person already, like.
Yes.
I do take time out of my day to get ready and not, like look like I'm going to like a gala or, going to this fancy event. But I do like to look presentable. Mm-hmm. But obviously there's days where I just, stay home all day and I'm just in my pajamas. Like that's fine. Like that's fine. Usually that's only on Saturday. Like throughout the week, I'm, I go to mass in the morning, so I get up. I actually get ready, and things like that. So I think in terms of like when my husband comes home from work and like being presentable, at least the house for sure. Yeah, like the house, I would like the house to be clean and dishes are cleaned and put away. Because I already know like he doesn't like the same dishes in the same stuff. that hopefully I'll get like scared away. But yeah, like laundry's done, and things like that. Like bed, like you just want the house to be nice and you want it to be ordered. In terms of presentability, is that a word? I don't know. Being presentable. I think I'd probably just have my normal clothes on that I would wear, like,
which are already like nice.
Short. Grocery short for sure. Grocery store. Whether that looks like jeans and a top or I don't wear workout clothes out and about. I don't wear sweats out and about. I'm either wearing jeans occasionally or I'm wearing like my dresses and my skirts. But that's also like the teacher in me too.
That's
so
it's and that's just you. Like you're already like you cultivated that already in your lifestyle, so like that wouldn't be anything like major to change for you. I feel like. But,
so I'd probably just like, implement the same thing. But for sure, I think I would like to at least have the dinner, if not already made, almost done.
By
the time my husband comes home.
I'll come live at your house.
Come on,
that'd be so nice.
You're like, oh, dinner already for me?
Wow.
Stop. You don't have to. No, but what I was gonna say, like, it's actually kind of crazy, just like this stage of life, like right now, like one of my really good friends from here, like from home, like she just got engaged. And like going to her engagement party and just like seeing like all the love, like the love that like that they have, like that their friends have for them as a couple. It was just like really amazing. You're just like, oh my gosh, like they're getting married, like this is so good. And then like one of our really good friends got married in October, and like so we went to Connecticut for that. So like I was like, oh my gosh, my friend is married, and it's like. So it's just like crazy. It's like, and then like one of my other really good friends who's at the engagement party, who also is one of my coworkers, she's probably gonna get engaged like in 2 weeks, like really soon. So it's just like it's just that time of life where things are happening.
It's kind of crazy, and that was surreal. I feel like going up to Connecticut, like that was just so cool. Especially like full circle from like freshman year to then like all of us grown. But I feel like we're in that stage. Do you see the like videos of like us right now on social media, and it's like people like either running like half marathons, getting engaged, or like having a baby, or like buying a house.
Yeah.
And you're like, I guess we're kind of in that stage.
Yeah.
Or like entering it. Yeah. I'm doing none of those things, but my peers are.
No, man. Oh, you can't run. You're still crippled.
I know.
So
Did I tell you I actually,
you can run?
exciting. I just started running 2 weeks ago, last week.
Stop. That's such an improvement.
Outside. Yeah, it was huge.
How does it feel?
Yeah. The first time I ran for 10 minutes. It felt like lead, like a dead leg, like trying to like remember how to run. Like it was so weird. It was such a funny feeling. And it's kind of like that every time I like start. I'm like, that's what I look like.
The impact, you just see like the boom.
Yeah. But it felt amazing to just be able to run again.
That's so good.
Like in 9-10 months, like after 9 or 10 months, like of not being able to like run like outside. It was really good. So then now looking towards like now, like in the next few weeks while I'm at home or like away from school, I'll be running every other day and hopefully increasing 5 minutes each week. But it's all based on kind of my pain and like how much they told me like too much pain is still a thing. We're like, okay, then dial it back a little bit. So but it's just up to me. But yeah, it was very exciting.
Was it kind of like
that was my high of last week. Yeah, I was like, I can like run. Low-key, the first thing I thought was like, I could just like run like, around. I was like, I could just go from point A to point B and run now and not like walk. I don't know. It was just That
was funny.
So,
a couple days ago, remember that video of I was in Rosie's truck. We were like, I think we were going somewhere. It was at night. We were in the mega lot, in the mega park. Yeah, in the mega lot. And you were running in front of Rosie's car, and she was honking at you. And I saw that video, and I was like, when Kylie was able to run.
I do remember that video.
I just remember like the next day, like we were talking to one of our friends, and she was like, "That was you! It was so loud!" And we're like, "Oh, oops."
Of course, it was us. We're loud. It's like,
yeah, I know. Don't put three of us in a room together.
No.
Or even on like
that reunion will be wild. Yeah. That would be wild. Yeah, I know. So it's exciting.
That's really good news.
Thank you. Yeah. It's really cool. I think my dream now, or not my dream, but like a goal is to be able to run a half marathon like in the future when I can just get my gait, like my running gait normal. But I think that would be like a cool goal as far as like just to see like my recovery from like where I once was to like be able to do that again or for the first time. But
no, that would be like, really rewarding. Like I went from being able to run so fast to not being able to walk or run, and then being able to walk and then having to get surgery again.
Yeah. That would be a good arc. A good character arc.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, we have one last.
Is it Boston Marathon?
Rough. That's intimidating.
We'll start. We'll do the turkey trot.
Yeah, next year, catch me doing the turkey trot. I normally do one. That's normally what we do each year. I was
literally about to say, you look like the type of person that comes to a turkey trot. What does that mean?
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
You guys are all very athletic, and you're also very all competitive too. You're just like, no, we're going on a run. I can just see it. You're ready to 5K if you like it or not.
We made my sister-in-law, like she had no like prior warning, and we were just like, actually, like Thanksgiving morning we run 5K. She still will never. She remembers that. She won't forget that anytime soon.
Oh no! Does she run?
We haven't made her run one.
Oh, she doesn't run.
No, she I think she walked that one, to be honest. I think she walked maybe with my mom or maybe with me. No, I didn't walk that. I don't know what I did. Left her in the dust, apparently.
Yeah, she was going to find out eventually.
Yeah. But
so
yeah,
funny.
she hasn't done one since. But a last little segment of kind of what I do is a rookie rock or flop.
Oh, okay. Wait,
yeah,
yes, I have seen this. No, I saw this in your last video.
Okay, yeah. Where we kind of talk about like something that's adulty-ish that we've done recently and whether like we've rocked it or we flopped it. And I was wondering like if you have encountered that at all. Or I feel like looking back on my 2025 year, big thing, the first thing that like comes to mind is like setting boundaries, I think, and like having tough conversations with people for the sake of like, honestly, like out of love for them and like out of their goodness and my goodness. Yeah, I think setting boundaries kind of, because I'm also like a people pleaser and like I don't really have boundaries, but I'm working on it. And that's kind of like the big actually takeaway I feel like from the 2025 year is boundaries.
Not to like get really deep, and you can like cut this out, but that's actually kind of interesting. Like you can if you want, but I think I mean considering that like like you are not like an open book, or like you classify yourself as like you keep to yourself. Yeah. But then you're like, I need to work on my boundaries. I feel like that's actually like really funny and like kind of contradicting a little bit. Because I guess emotionally you're closed off, but physically you're not.
Yes, I think that's what it is. And I think like I might think a lot of things, but like I won't share those things. But like as far as like my time, like I don't really have boundaries, or like giving to people, like that kind of thing. Like when it's interpersonal in that kind of way, I feel like I don't really have boundaries. But like I don't share my own, I feel like, thoughts and feelings. But yeah, that is kind of funny. I never thought of that. That is kind of
food for thought.
Food for thought.
Let me see. What did you say? Rookie flop, rocked, or...
So it used to be, my boundaries used to be a flop. They're like not quite a rock, but they're like in between. Yeah. Anything with work or like lesson planning or parent teacher conferences?
Those actually went really well. Those were really well. So I say rocked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there were some of them that were on Zoom and then some of them were in person. So there was one father, he came in and he was like, oh, hi, like I had a meeting with Miss Hughes, and I was like, oh, I didn't like see your name like on like the sign up sheet, so I didn't like prepare anything like for his daughters. Oh no. And so I was like, oh, well, I'm like really sorry, it's gonna be like really on the spot, like I didn't know you were coming today, or like I don't know. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, let's start with blah blah. So that actually went really well, but I was really nervous when I saw him because I was like, shoot, like he's in a suit, like he just had like that very like traditional look, like obviously when you're meeting the dad, like there's a lot more that like goes into it. I don't know, and like here I am, little 22-year-old me who's also like 5'1", and he's just like a dad wearing a suit and like has a beard, and like he has like 5 kids already, so
he looks
Yes, I was really intimidated. But that actually went pretty good. So I would say, so that was rocked, especially with like, being on the spot like that. I did have an instance. So I actually had 2 instances of like parents. A lot of things they don't tell you about like teaching or like preparing to teach is like you also have to deal with the parents. And I wish that like I got told that sooner. But things that you have to figure out on your own, kind of a thing. But early in the year, I had a parent get mad at me. I feel like she kind of claimed me for giving her son a female like role to like say lines of, and I had to like, because she sent it in an email, and the email was so passive aggressive. It was like, oh, like my son should not be playing like it was Cleopatra. So like my son should not be playing Cleopatra. Please keep it gender like to his gender. And so when I was assigning this assignment, he had picked Cleopatra first. Like, oh, I want to be Cleopatra and Mark Antony, let's say. And so so it's a boy and a girl in my class. I only had 2 students in this history class. And I was like, well, like, what if, like, in my head, I was like, well, what if the girl wanted to be Cleopatra? Because, like, she's a girl. So I was like, okay, well, like, how about you pick one first, and then she can pick one next. And so he's like, okay, I'll be Mark Antony. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, like, your turn. She's like, I'll be the Roman soldier. And I was like, bruh, you were supposed to pick Cleopatra, but whatever. Okay, you have another shot. You have another shot. So I was like, okay, your turn. He was like, I'll be Cleopatra. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're back at square one again. But I was like, whatever. They're not. I'm not asking them to like dress up. They were making sock puppets. Yeah. So like the most that like he had to do was just be like, I'm Cleopatra. Like whatever. You know, like no big deal. At least I didn't think about it like that. And then she sent like this passive aggressive email being like, you know, keep it gender specific. Like my son should not be playing Cleopatra. And so I was like that. Like I took that really personal because it was also I felt like it was just like, shoot, like I did something wrong. But then as like I had to talk to my sister, like my mom about it, because my sister taught for like four years. Yeah. And she was like, honestly, she was like, no, you didn't do anything wrong. Like you gave the kid a chance. Like if you want to for like next time, you know, like if you know like a role like role playing comes up again, like you just assign the roles. And she was like, honestly, I think like this parent is just kind of what's the word? Like self-conscious of her own kid and things like that. And so I had to tell her like I didn't assign these roles to the students. They picked them themselves. And then she never got back to me. So I was like, oh, she's probably yelling at her kid right now. And then like that next like following Friday that I saw them, he came up to me, the son came up to me. He's like, so she can be Cleopatra and I can be the other one because my mom doesn't want me to be Cleopatra. I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. I was like just like so over. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Like whatever. Yeah. Like I wasn't gonna fight about it, but I was like, yeah, it was like just scary because she was in a way like blaming like me. It felt like, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't want this to get back to the principal. And it's like, oh, like now you're not following like Catholic Church guidelines because the school I work at is very traditional, like. You know, like very like, you know, we stick to truth. So I was like, I just don't want anyone to think I'm like infiltrating the school, you know. So I was like, oh my gosh, but we are learning from it, you know, constantly. You know, learning doesn't
you're
stop
gonna turn
when you
this
graduate.
Flop into a rock, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think that'll wrap up our episode of our little Christmas special. Feel free, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh gosh, I'm like, does that really work? I'm not really sure, but and then comment any.
I don't comment, but I like. And subscribe.
Thanks.
So
got one supporter. Like, comment, and subscribe, and then comment down below like any fun Christmas traditions you might have, or any questions for us. Thank you, Lauren, for joining me, and I will see y'all in the new year. Have a great Christmas. Enjoy it with family and friends, and rest and rejoice in the Savior's birth. But until then, I will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.